Oh no, it's
I think
going
so.
nowhere.
I just bought, I popped up the live stream and it's like the spinning wheel.
Yeah, it won't. It's not like loading. It says excellent condition, but then it doesn't.
Yeah, I don't think you're able to do it on hotspot. Oh, man.
Could have my hotspot a bigger.
You're on there. My face is not on there. Oh, there.
Yeah, it keeps like cutting your face off to make. Maybe if I move over to a different area. I think I get more bars in this area. Actually, maybe in this room.
Jones, Madison, Sugar.
Oh yeah, that helps. I got 3 bars over in here.
Why is Kendra Miller out today? Like, what's that about?
He's hurt like a little bit.
I don't know, bro. This could be an L.
It like keeps cutting your face off.
Well, it's not just cutting my face off, it's making you look blurry as hell.
Well, yeah, maybe I am blurry as hell. Alright, your face is there. That's gone. Fuck, man.
Hurst, Kenneth Walker, Khalil, Devontae Smith, Amon Ra, DJ Moore, Goddard, Fields, Pats, Young Hoku. FBC. Team. There I am for a second. Oh, man, we're not. Herbert, Henry, Javante, Wishlabe.
I think if I leave your Discord on the thing, it'll actually work.
Why did I draft Samaje and Javante in one league?
So double down.
I guess it was just in case, but like now Jaleel McLaughlin's taking both their spots.
You're crazy. Keep reaching.
It's not a reach, bro. Just trust me. After today, you're gonna know. I picked them up in every league.
I think we're good now, so.
You playing Terry McLaurin or Zay Flowers?
Terry McLaurin all day.
What if it's PPR?
Terry McLaurin all day. That don't change nothing. Are you changing? Are you doing Terry McLaurin or Michael Thomas?
Terry McLaurin.
That's what I have it set for now. I do feel like Thomas is going to do good, but it's hard for me to not play Terry if he's playing. So
What about Higbee or Ingram?
I like Higbee a lot this week, but it could be misguided. We'll see.
I want to lean towards Ingram, but Higbee's probably a good play.
But you feel like you shouldn't. For me, I'm stuck at like Cortland Sutton and Dalvin Cook. Like Sutton's got the Raiders, which I think is a good matchup, and then is Jerry Judy playing today? Has that ever been fucking discussed?
No, he's out. Dude, it sucks. Like, there's so many apps where it won't let me I have to like go on my phone to look at my lineup center. Jackson Smith and Jigba or Van Jefferson Flex from Mr. Cactus Jack.
What was this, the last one? You said Captain Jack?
Cactus Jack in the live chat.
Oh, 4 Captain Jack. I can't have everything at the same time. I mean, it's Jackson Smith for me. He's got talent.
Also, I'm echoing like hell in the YouTube.
Are you?
Yeah.
Well, so I have to have it up on my phone to hear, like to see the comments. Because if I get rid of this,
It's like an immediate. It's like an immediate echo. I'm going Jackson Smith. I think.
yeah, it's definitely Jackson Smith. See, because if I minimize this, your screen doesn't pop up anymore. Oh, there it is.
Van Jefferson's supposed to be like the number one guy with Cooper Kupp out, but I feel like there's a few other. I feel like I don't know. I don't see him not having a good day though. Like that's the issue, but we don't know what to expect from Jackson Smith.
I think I fixed it.
Um,
There's a massive delay on this too, I think. I mean, I guess the good thing with Van Jefferson is Cup is out, which is cool for Jefferson.
there's nobody else to throw to except for Higby and like Puka.
It's just hard to not play Smith and Jigba though.
He was rated higher. I feel like
I feel
Van
like
Jefferson. I think
yeah, I'm curious as well. Like who's rated higher right now?
they've got Van above Jackson Smith.
What to do?
Yeah, he's 43, and they got Jackson Smith at 55, week one. I think Van Jefferson should get the work though. Like I think it's worth it. I don't know if he's going to get any touchdown opportunity though. With it's going to Higby is going to take most of the touchdown opportunity.
I feel like Jackson Smith and Jigba is safer, strangely. I don't know
I
why.
think Van's safer. He's the wide receiver one. I'm just going with that. There's too many weapons in Seattle, and then I feel like the Rams are going to get down. They're going to go down early in the game, and they're going to just throw the ball.
Kenneth Walker
I
does
think it's
not.
just the Rams.
Kenneth Walker does not have any injury designation for Sunday, so he's good to go.
My video's gone off the screen again. What a mess.
What a mess.
Cordero is inactive. Well, at least I don't have to look at the camera at all.
I still see it on my end.
Do you see it on the live stream?
That's so weird, dude. It shows it like on. See, that's why I have to fucking.
Oh, on the live stream, yeah.
That's why I have to do it like this. Because if I do it like this, then it's there. But then you hear me because now I'm on the YouTube channel. My phone picks it up.
Josh Allen and Herbert? How do you have Josh Allen and Herbert? Josh Allen's playing the Jets. Herbert's playing Miami.
Would it be weird to go Herbert?
It's not weird to go either of them. Damn, dude. I want to lean towards Herbert.
Yeah, I think for me, it's pretty much Herbert this week. I think Herbert and Tua should have crazy days.
It should be more of like a shootout than I think the Josh Allen and Rodgers.
Yeah.
If Josh Allen goes in for a rushing touchdown, then
Josh Allen has the quarterback number one finish upside every week. It doesn't matter who, but
yeah,
they're playing.
Depends on when.
Yeah.
I mean, I think you have to go Diggs over Keenan, even though Keenan could easily have a better day.
Yeah, I still have to go with Diggs.
Yeah, you drafted Diggs to be your number one wide receiver, so.
Yeah, it sucks though because Keenan has a way better matchup, I think. But
And welcome back, guys. Sorry we have terrible stream quality today. we're working off a hotspot, and I think in 2 weeks we'll have it all fixed up and ready to go.
I'm gone today. You're gone next week.
Yeah, I'm in Denver next week. Kyle's in San Diego this week, so it's a mess. Dak Prescott or Derek Carr? Dak against the Giants, and Derek Carr versus Tennessee.
I think I would lean with Carr. Tennessee's pass defense was not good last year, and then also I think their run defense was. And the Saints don't have any running backs except for Jamal Williams, I believe, which is fine, but I think they're going to lean on Carr.
Like the Giants are sneaky good, and they might come out today and play some defense on Dak.
Yeah.
Where I feel like Derek Carr he should have like a upper average week. Like I don't think when you go Derek Carr, you should be expecting him to like absolutely crush it. He's not lighting up the scoreboard, whereas Dak does have that upside. But Dak also has a really low floor.
And Dak hasn't lit up the scoreboard like he used to. Like a couple years ago, Dak was killing it weekend.
He should have done more, but yeah, I think I go Derek Carr also.
The next one is just Njoku.
Oh, yeah, it's got to be Njoku to start, and then see what kind of role Taysom Hill falls into this year. It's really hard to tell with all the differences that they've made.
Is that air conditioner loud as fuck?
You ready, see?
Yeah, can you hear it?
No, but I can hear like a triple voice for me, so.
That's crazy, dude. Why is it doing that?
Yeah, it sounds like dog shit on there. Pick one.
It's almost.
I'm going Khalil Herbert every single day of the week.
It's almost like the laptop hears you and then replays you through. Like, I don't get it.
It does, yeah. So I'm going Khalil Herbert every day of the week on that pick. Hopkins is my second choice, but I don't really want to go Hopkins his first game in Tennessee. He has no elite quarterback or whatever. He's just got an average guy back there. Khalil Herbert should have the bulk of the carries unless they do something weird.
Yeah, it's Khalil Herbert for me, I think, in this one. I think Khalil this week is actually going to be decent. I hate James Cook with a passion, and the defense they're playing again is good.
And Khalil Herbert with the PPR upside, dude, it's so nice.
Yeah. Khalil Herbert just gives you that massive upside. He could take one to the house for 50 yards, and all of a sudden you won your week when you weren't supposed to.
And Herbert could easily get 4 or 5 catches for an easy 4 or 5 points. It's a good play.
Akers or Brandon Cooks, Hollywood. I don't like any of these guys, to be honest. I kind of want to lean Akers just because of the draft capital you spent on him and the fact that he finished the year so hot last year, but I don't.
I think Deion Jackson's my second best.
It's hard for me to start Deion Jackson when it's kind of an unknown situation right now.
Yeah, me too, but it's still my second best on the list. I think, like you said, Akers is the guy. Cam Akers should actually have a decent day. It's not going to be it's not going to be insane, but he should put up some numbers.
Yeah, I think I might do it.
Who else they have in that offense, man? That offense is so weak. Like, they've got only a couple of guys that can really light up the scoreboard. Like, Cam has to do something. Hey, thanks for coming back, Sean. Appreciate it. You too, Ryan. Some good folks come back year after year.
Alright, I'm going to see if I can pair up my earphones with my laptop.
So there's no duplicate.
So there's no, because I think that's the issue. So I can hear you in my ears and then it'll be okay.
Yeah. John, I'm so sorry. Sky Moore over Juju. Tough to play. There was that game was so weird as far as the Kansas City wide receivers. I felt like they just they picked all the wrong guys. But we'll see how the offense progresses throughout the year. Maybe Sky Moore kind of jumps in a little bit more. But it's crazy. You see Kelsey out and you expect him to really give the ball to some of those guys that we had as studs, and they just didn't even touch most of them. Or they touched all of them a little too much, I guess. I don't know.
You are in my. I am high on Thielen. You're in my ears now. Tell me if that helps. Do I sound better? Well, shit.
Oh, I sound better.
Oh,
wait, no. Actually, I don't think you can hear me anymore.
It's disconnected. I can't hear you anymore?
Nope.
Alright, whatever. I'm not gonna fuck with it. I tried, I guess.
Now I can hear me.
Yeah. It's back to normal.
Jesus, what a mess. Alright, anyway. Ayuk, Thielen, Hodgins, and Boyd. Pick 2.
That's just gonna be Ayuk and Thielen.
Ayuk and Thielen? Yeah.
I mean,
that's the safest play week 1.
I mean, Boyd's clearly the worst one there. Hodgins, I just don't want to play week 1. I don't know what that offense is going to look like now. He might not get much going his way. I think Hodgins.
You say Boyd's the worst one there, but I honestly think that he has the upside to actually beat all those guys.
Maybe, but
Tyler Boyd, he puts in work, even though he's not the wide receiver 1 or 2. But he still puts in work. I'm still going Ayuk and Thielen, but that's the sneaky. Boyd is the sneaky player that's going to just possibly beat out one of those guys.
I think Thielen starts the year pretty good and then slowly falls off as the year goes on when his body deteriorates. I just think that he's going to be the go-to guy for Bryce Young. I don't think that necessarily means crazy 100-yard games, but I think that he can get 60 and a touchdown.
Boom Fantasy just dropped a promo. It's Dak Prescott under 999 yards. So it should be good on that one.
Crazy. Hunter Renfro's inactive.
Little Hunter Renfro, really?
Yeah, I started Kadarius Toney in one league like an idiot, so I also need one poured out for me too. But
no, there's some terrible plays from Kansas City this week, and then anybody who started Gibbs kind of lost out there for how much value you spent on him.
So, in your humble opinion, you started Kadarius Toney, so you're kind of down some points. I did have it in St. Brown, so I did start pretty decent with that one. But are you playing Javonte, Mostert, Ken Walker, Miles Sanders? Well, I guess Jackson Smith and Jigbo you have to pick too. I'm going to put this one in the chat.
And what was the question? I apologize.
I'll put it in the chat.
It sounds too long for me to even wrap my brain around. Alright. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Javonte, Walker, Sanders, Mostert, JSN, pick 2. I want to lean Walker and Sanders.
That's crazy.
What?
I currently have Javonte and Mostert in.
Really? I mean, a lot of people are saying Mostert's going to have a great week. I'm really low on Javonte, but that's because of Jaleel McLaughlin, so you can take that for what it is.
Yeah, I had Kenneth Walker in for Javonte, but I swapped it when he was injured, so now I don't know what to do.
Bro, I think Javonte, they start off slow this week. They put it in Jaleel. They play him a ton. And then Javonte's not out.
No, Javonte's not out. I'm saying Ken Walker had that groin injury.
Said Javonte's out.
Oh.
Yeah, healthy and ready to go. What's this guy talking about?
That's why he's here.
Yeah, no, no, I already knew he was.
Made you look. He did make you look. He got you there.
No, but Jaleel McLaughlin, I think, is going to get a ton of play time, and then Javonte, they're going to start off slow.
AKA Bash. I'm probably leaning Jahan Dotson. just barely. I like Jamal Williams this week too, but I think Dotson has a lot of upside this week against the Cardinals. I think it's a safer play and has just as much high ceiling. So I'm going to go with that route. Also, thanks for being here, man. Week 3 we'll have better quality. I'm in San Diego right now on a hotspot, so trying to make it work. Oh, Nathan, that is disgusting.
Yeah, I go John Dodson or Jamal Williams too. Pick one running back: Gibson, Akers, Cook. I go Akers. In standard.
Yeah, if it's standard, it's Akers, I guess. Yeah. If it's PPR, then I almost want to go Gibson.
The hotspot's murdering us.
On a hotspot's dedication.
Right now.
The issue is I don't even know if it's the hotspot. Like, the connection's actually not terrible. I think that I just don't know how to get your voice to not be tripled up. But
oh, man.
I just don't know
Big week.
I just don't know how much Ken Walker's gonna play, man. Yeah, I'm gonna go Ken Walker. I'm gonna swap it out. Ken Walker and Mostert are my starts. It's hard for me to do Miles Sanders because I just don't feel like that line is good right now.
Oh, I got a good question. Wait. Oh, Jacoby Myers or Odell Beckham?
I'd probably just go Odell Beckham.
You go Odell instead of Jacoby?
Yeah.
But Renfro's out.
I just don't know how Myers is going to look in that offense. That might be fine. It could be the right play. I guess I don't know how Odell's going to look in the other offense, but against Houston, I just take the gamble.
Oh, Renfro's not actually out. He was just messing with us.
No. I mean, the next one I think I'm either doing Michael Thomas or Dotson.
All right. One wide receiver, standard, Flowers, Dotson, Mike Thomas, Thielen. I think Dotson has the best touchdown upside. I'm just going Dotson.
Well, I think Thomas and Thielen also have good touchdown upside, but I think Dotson is.
I don't think Thomas does. I think Thielen has the second best. Dude, Thomas is straight trash now. I'm sorry.
I mean, it's kind of a risky play week 1 if you haven't seen him play in a while. But
Thomas has flashes of excellence and then just like nothing.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still going Dotson. I mean, because his upside's just as good as everybody's, if not more.
Chad just asked Treylon Burks or Michael Gallup.
I think I would just lean Treylon Burks. Billy asked Rashad Bateman or Adam Thielen. And my answer is always going to be Thielen.
Dotson or Cook? It's got to be Dotson.
Rashad White or James Conner? I lean James Conner, and it's not even close for me. I just don't think Rashad White's that good.
Wait, did you say Ayuk or Dotson?
Well, it's not Cook.
It's not Cook. Ayuk
and Dotson. I think I would lean Dotson this week. Ayuk has a tougher matchup. I just think Dotson's going to have a good week this week. And I think Ayuk, I mean, against Steelers defense, might not do the best. He could do okay, but...
I mean, Fantasy Pros has Dotson higher. I was leaning Dotson. I just feel like it's a homer pick for me because I'm a Washington fan, but I want to go Dotson.
I mean, I like Dotson a lot this year, so, and I'm not a Washington fan. But
it sucks because I don't think that Sam Howell's going to be getting a ton of passing yards per game. Like he's probably in the 220 to 250 range. But I guess there's not that many weapons to split those those catches between. So it's Dotson and Terry pretty much. Maybe a little Curtis.
Yeah. The James Conner one, I just think James Conner's a better player. It's tough to play him against you guys.
I'm playing Rashad against Minnesota instead. I don't like playing a running back against us, even James Conner. Our rushing defense is really strong. Our passing defense suspect sometimes. And especially against like a running back like James Conner. Like we have trouble with like speedier running backs, like the smaller guys, but the bigger, the more power back. James Conner's a little bit of both, but
I feel you. I don't think Rachaad White's a bad play. Like the defense, Minnesota's defense is the defense you'd probably want to play Rachaad White against. So I don't blame somebody for doing it.
Yeah, I think this is the week to go Rashad, but in the future you're going to be playing James Conner almost every week.
Yeah, I mean I don't hate that. I just hate Rachaad White so much that I can't justify it ever.
Chris Godwin, DeAndre Hopkins, Dameon Pierce, or Jahan Dotson, pick 2. Whew. I want to go Dotson and Godwin. I'm waiting on DeAndre. I want to see if he's going to have a 1,000-yard season.
Yeah,
I think he will.
It's pretty easy for me though too. Dotson, Godwin makes sense. The Minnesota defense, we were just talking about it. I think the Bucs receivers have a big opportunity to go crazy this week.
Yeah, we'll see how that quarterback works, but
I don't think he's gonna. That's the thing is I don't think Godwin or Mike Evans is gonna I don't think they're both gonna have a good week. I think one or the other. So I just don't know which one. And personally, I think Mike Evans.
Is Baker out there this week, right?
Yeah.
I don't think Baker's gonna do that bad, dude. I think it's probably like 250 to 270 yards.
I just don't see how he could do worse than Tom Brady did last year, to be honest.
Yeah, I think people were all on Tom Brady because he's like the best quarterback of all time. But
last year he had a needle arm.
Last year he looked like Peyton Manning in his final season.
Yeah.
Like you don't put the cleats up if it's not like you're not struggling,
Yeah.
Excited to have you back, Mike. Let's have a good year this year. I got 20 leagues this year, so we're getting involved.
I got 9, but one of them I'm trying to tank, so it doesn't even matter.
Hey, 9's a lot for you. Pretty good.
Hey, let me know if you want to have Kamara in Dynasty, bro.
Alvin Kamara in the Dynasty? No, I think good.
Yeah. My issue is
running back in that league.
I don't think Dameon Pierce is that great of a running back to have on your team to begin with. Like I think like skill wise he's good. I just don't think fantasy wise he's good. I think he's on the Houston Texans, and I don't think that's going to be beneficial for the next year or two. DeAndre Hopkins, I just feel like that team doesn't have a lot of passing volume, and it's going to be very hit or miss for Hopkins this year, I think. Like if he doesn't get a touchdown, he's only going to have like 6-7 points. But if he does get the touchdown, that's when he'll have his like 13, 14-point games. Whereas like A.J. Brown in that offense was different because he had like really good run after the catch ability. And that's my issue. I don't think Hopkins has that. But we'll see.
So, I don't really need a running back in that league, man. I've got too many.
You never have too many.
Derrick Henry, McCaffrey, Eckler, Mixon, Kenneth Walker, Najee Harris.
And I was looking at it. I don't have a fucking chance against you in that league. Like, it's going to take me a couple of years to rebuild, I think, until your running backs are all retired.
Until they're retired. It might take 2 years before they're retired.
Yeah, if you can win 2 back-to-back champions, it'll be worth it, though.
If I can win 1 championship, it'll be worth it. Like, at least I have Trevor for his entire future.
That's true.
Trevor Lawrence.
At least I got Jordan Love for his entire...
I've got a building block. Kenneth Walker will be around for a while.
My team is pretty ass in that league.
There's so many flex spots, dude.
Oh, that's crazy.
Oh, man, I'm excited for some football.
I mean, what would be massive for me is if Cam Akers ends up being a good running back. Because if he doesn't, I'm going to need a couple more running backs.
I want to do some FanDuel lineups. I guess they're saying that I guess you're saying that like Justin Herbert's the most undervalued quarterback on DraftKings right now.
Is he? Interesting.
Like, I want to submit like one DraftKings lineup just to
do it.
maybe do a little Marvin Mims action. I don't know. We'll do a classic full slate game. Do like a $20 entry. We'll do a little Justin Herbert. We'll throw some Marvin Mims in there. Get a nice cheap player.
I think my lineups are all set for the week.
Yeah, I'm just doing one more. All my lineups are set for my actual leagues. I just want to do one more. What do you call it? DFS league.
Yeah.
I'll put some Goddard in my lineup.
Put some Goddard in my lineup.
Then we're gonna go with, let's do Aaron Jones.
I screwed up with the Tony so bad, bro. I knew I should have gone Thielen over Tony. It's tough.
Defense, we're gonna go Commanders. I think it's pretty discount. Then at running back, we go with Khalil Herbert. That's super cheap.
I think that's what I did in mine too. I think the Commanders is probably the good defense to go with this week. I just did Ravens this week though because I just felt like CJ Stroud is not going to have a good week.
AJ Brown should have a nice easy touchdown, right?
Maybe. I took Sam Howell this week.
I got an extra $1,000. I don't know who to spend it on.
Mine was Sam Howell, Herbert, Bijan, Amari, Dotson, Waddle, Higbee, Michael Thomas, and Ravens.
Alright, I've got a lineup. Alright, I got Justin Herbert, Khalil Herbert, Aaron Jones, Christian Kirk, Marvin Mims, DJ Moore, Dallas Goedert, Justin Jefferson, Commanders defense.
I don't know if I like that.
Do you like that or you don't like that?
I don't know if I do like that one.
Well, we're going for it. If Marvin Mims has a day, then we'll be fine. He just needs to put up a couple points and the rest of the lineup will carry.
Maybe. I don't know how I feel about DJ Moore either.
DJ Moore's gonna have a day, dude. I'm confident DJ Moore will have a day.
You crazy? All right, well, 20 more minutes.
Slow down a little bit.
It did.
61. I mean, I could replace him for like Mike Williams.
Mike Williams. I'd
rather DJ Moore.
I'd rather be DJ Moore as well. But Michael Thomas though.
Oh, let's see. 6,300 is my max.
So we got Ravens, Texans, Bengals, Browns, Bucks, Vikings, Saints, Titans, Panthers, Falcons, Jaguars, Colts, Niners, Steelers, Commanders. There's not a whole lot of games in the morning that I really care about watching.
Would you rather have Christian Kirk at 5,600 or Calvin Ridley at 6,500?
Calvin Ridley all day.
65?
Well, yeah. You have an extra 1,000, no?
I don't have an extra 1,000.
No.
I'd have to replace DJ Moore with a cheaper player.
I just don't like Christian Kirk. But Michael Thomas at
Yeah.
51, I think. Or Jahan Dotson's in there.
Yeah.
You don't know Jahan Dotson?
I like the DJ Moore. DJ Moore, Christian Kirk better. I'm gonna go with that. I think I like that the best. I'm just gonna rock with my lineup. I'm gonna win a couple grand here.
See, I think you're
Actually,
wrong.
no, first prize is 350.
See, I'm going to win a bunch
88 player.
because Sam Howell's going to have a huge, massive day throwing the ball to Dodson, and that's going to be a stack right there for me. And then Khalil Herbert's going to take one. And then Bijan's going to come out and be like, oh, he is the rookie that is as advertised. He's a beast, Bijan. He's going to, And then Amari Cooper is going to be huge in the upset against the Bengals. And then Waddle's going to be the guy, not Hill. And so everybody that picks Hill is going to be wrong.
Derek Carr in DFS, 5,300.
Yeah, that's not bad.
And like he's got a lower roster, like projected roster percentage than Sam Howell. Sam Howell, they're saying 5 to 10% of rosters are going to have Sam Howell in it.
Yeah, I got to say, man.
Purple plate.
I got to say, driving a Tesla is just way better.
Glorious.
It's so weird though. I don't know if you've ever driven like an electric car, but like it slows down so fast that like you don't even need to use your brake. You just take your foot off a little bit, and like you gauge the pedal with your foot, and like that's how you drive. You don't need a brake, none of that shit. I mean, obviously at certain points maybe you do brake a little bit, but it's kind of nice not having to ever brake.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about it, man.
And then just being able to like push down hella fast on it and like accelerate fucking faster than hell is amazing. I've never felt so much power.
I've just heard, or not heard, but I've seen people drive them, and it always looks like they're driving like trash because of how that brake works.
Yeah. I mean, there's other settings to where you don't have to do it like that, but it's kind of... I was just fucking around with it because I was like, why would I use a setting that would make my car feel different? Like, I just want to make it... I want to get the full effect, and I kind of like it. It took me a little bit to get used to, but once you like kind of figure out where on the pedal the acceleration is versus starting to decline, you can smooth it out.
Like a Olave at 6,500 too.
Well, now he's second guessing his lineup.
You gotta second guess your lineup. Olave at 6,500 is just nice. Let's see.
Freaking 1 million contestants for $5, man. That's crazy.
Uke's only 4,900 also.
One guy put in so many. You see him, he's like CT Legacy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Dude put in like fucking 30 lineups. That's crazy.
Oh man. Alright, well. It's just slowed down quite a bit here.
It has. We may need to restart the stream. Give everybody that notification that we're live again.
Restart it again. I think Dotson's a good value at 5K.
No, Dotson's an extremely good value at 5K. I'm taking that in every lineup if I could. I'm confident in him getting like 60, 70 yards and a touchdown.
If he doesn't get the touchdown, then I don't think he's worth.
Oh, he's getting a
He has to
touchdown.
have at least like 12 points to be worth.
Yeah, we'll see what happens, man. I don't know if my lineup is good with Bijan. Because I almost feel like I'm going to redo another one that would be better. So Herbert is 6,900. Tua is 67. What quarterback did you go with?
For mine, Herbert.
He's Herbert. I'm gonna try. I
6,900.
think I'm gonna make one with Herbert. With
Yeah,
Washington.
yeah.
I think Higbee. And instead of getting Bijan this time, I think I do like Aaron Jones this week. Kenneth
Like
Walker.
Hawkinson's one of the better valued tight ends.
Hmm.
But I
Interesting.
just don't know. He had an injury concern, I think. And they have so many more weapons there now. Maybe I should go with Carr instead of Herbert and then try to like bolster the rest of my lineup.
5,600 left in the tank for a player. Jamal Williams might not be bad. The other one I was looking at too was Brian Robinson's good, like decent value this week. Like maybe instead of going Khalil Herbert and rolling the dice, I just go.
I'm gonna go Ayuk. And at 5,500 left.
And that allows me to get Amari Cooper. Okay, then that works. $0. That's the lineup right there, baby. I got like 3 commanders on my team. All right, double flex: Mooney, Van Jefferson, or Penny. I go with Moon. I go with Van Jefferson 100%. That's one of them. And then I'm probably doing Penny on the next one. I don't want to go with Mooney. I just don't know what he's going to do. I feel like he's not going to do much. At least with Penny, you have a chance at a touchdown. You have a chance at a guy who might get 8 to 10 carries. It's not great, but better than Mooney. But Van Jefferson's 100% far and away better than the other two.
I've changed my lineup about 20 times. Mooney, Van Jefferson, or Penny. And you said you're going Van and who?
That's the Penny.
Yeah, it's a toss-up between Penny and Mooney. I think Jefferson's your crystal clear must start out of that list. I don't think Mooney's gonna get that much work, man.
I think the next one I'm going Luke Musgrave, as crazy as that sounds. With Christian Watson out, I've heard good things about Luke Musgrave. I just feel more comfortable with that. I don't think Dalton Kincaid gets a lot of action this week, especially against the Jets. So we'll see. I just rolled rolled the dice on Luke Musgrave.
Oh, you're rolling the dice on Luke?
Yeah.
I'm rolling the dice on Kincaid. Luke Musgrave isn't really a name that I'm looking to back this week. Kincaid worries me though. I don't. Like, I have no idea what he's gonna do. I mean, I want him to do well, but I do and I don't. I want him to do well because I want more elite tight ends in the league. I don't want the elite tight end market to just disappear once Travis Kelce's gone. But also, I have no shares.
Yeah, that's the crazy part, dude. Is like you had Gronk and then you had Kelce, and now like once Kelce's gone, like
it's Hawkinson and Mark Andrews pretty much is who I would consider top tier at that point.
yeah,
I guess Kittle, but Kittle not really.
it's gonna be interesting
Kittle's
times.
so injury prone. Like Travis Kelce was a guy that just didn't get injured in his career. He just went out and he played every single week, and this was like the first week he missed in like years.
To be fair, I think a lot of it is system based too. Like when Kelsey's out, like obviously Kelsey's a beast, but they always use tight ends. So whoever the number one tight end is for the Chiefs is going to be valuable.
Gonna put up numbers. Typically though, when Kelsey's out though, they spread the ball around a little bit more to the different tight ends. They do like Noah Gray, they get to Fortson a little bit.
No, they do, but that's why I'm hoping that they would draft one, and hopefully that draft pick would be like, let's go to guy. But who knows?
Dawson or Mike Evans? Oof.
That is when I start to lean Mike Evans.
I think I do too, but it's just like it feels wrong.
They're both good plays this week, and I hate to not have both of them in my lineup, but
Mike Evans against Minnesota, Dotson against Arizona. You know, it's just like they're both so good.
yeah, no, they're both two of my favorite players this week. Mike Evans is a dog. He's going to get some touch. I saw a crazy stat, I'm telling you, with Baker Mayfield, where he had like a top, I think, 5 or 6 deep passing rating, like above certain guys that you wouldn't expect. And so, Mike Evans, going deep, he can hit him.
Yeah, that'd be nice. I'll expect Mike Evans to have a big week this week. I'm probably sitting Amari Cooper and playing Mike and Dotson.
I don't know.
You aren't doing it?
It's kind of a gamble.
It's a gamble for sure. I mean, Amari Cooper could have a great week. For some reason, I don't love that offense. Like in the passing game, obviously the running game, you got Nick Chubb. He's a dog, but Watson makes me so nervous.
I hear you. I'm kind of in the same boat. I had Amari last year, and it sucks because I feel like he does good, and then like you're just scared that he's not going to do anything. But then he shows up and does something.
He does, like, get his 12 to 15
for the most
points
part. There were weeks where he just completely shut the bed, but like for the most part, he did pretty solid.
In my opinion, your question though is Amari Cooper or Dotson. I think Mike goes into your lineup for sure. With that question,
I mean, I can see that. I'm like 50.
I put Mike above Amari.
Yeah, I'm 50-50 on the Cooper Dotson thing. It's hard for me to sit Cooper. Like, kind of just you play your guys, and
I think the reason why Amari is above Mike on everybody's list is because of the quarterback situation, and that is it. But I don't think that Baker Mayfield is that big of a downgrade from this year's Deshaun Watson. Like, obviously Deshaun Watson in his prime was special, but I don't see him the same way I used to.
It's a big game against the Bengals, though, man. I think they're gonna have to throw. Like, I don't think Cooper's gonna be bad this week. That's the thing is, I like all these players this week, pretty much. It's hard for me to sit one.
And Joey, just remember that I'm a Commanders fan, right? So take that with a grain of salt, all right? Cool. Rashad White or Cam Akers? What did you say on that one? I think it's Rashad, right?
I don't like both those players.
I think it's Rashad, though.
I think that's the one where I actually pick Rashad White. That is the tier for me.
Yeah.
It's hard.
I like Cam over that next tier of running backs that's like really dog shit. Like Cam is in his own little spot, but Rashad White's above him.
It's hard for me to like Cam Akers going into a game where they're going to be behind and have to pass the ball, I think.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Mike Williams or Jacoby Myers as a flex. they've just said such good things about Jacoby Myers in camp. Like they're talking about like how he's going to be swooping that Renfro spot.
I'm just starting Mike Evans. Or Mike Williams. You start your guys. That's your guy. You drafted him. So against the Dolphins, that's a good matchup for him. He could do good. The issue is when you play Mike Williams and you draft Mike Williams, you're drafting a player that you know is going to be 50-50, either 2 points or 20, and you're just rolling the dice on the 20 every single week. And that's why I never draft him. That's why I hate him as a player. But if you make that decision, you make that decision. And I'm not going to bench him.
He goes so high in drafts.
Yeah, and I'm not going to bench him over a guy like Jacoby Myers at this point. Like,
Jacoby's a stud. I think he's disrespected like crazy, but he easily can just run out there and get 8 catches. And full PPR, it's like that's huge. Whereas Mike Williams isn't really that guy. He's more of like a go up and get it touchdown magnet.
No, if he told me Jacoby has a better week than Mike Williams and like come next week and that's how it was, like I would believe it. I could see the world in which Myers has a way better game, but I can see that most weeks with Mike Williams just because it's Mike Williams. You just never know.
Yeah, I think you're right. You have to play your guy, but it's just like I think that Jacoby ends up having a better week, to be honest. I wouldn't fault you for going Jacoby instead.
Yeah, I'm still going Mike Williams though.
Oh wow, 0.5 per carry. 0.5 per carry.
I've never seen that.
Our stream just died. Oh, never mind, it's back.
I've never seen that, man. That's like. Am I wrong for wanting to go Jamal Williams on this one?
I don't think so. They're saying that Warren and Najee are going to split time. Jamal Williams is kind of the main guy now that Kendrick's out, right?
Yeah, there's nobody else back there, pretty much.
Yeah, Jamal could easily get like 15 carries, and he has tons of touchdown upside.
Yeah, whereas Najee, if they split time, that takes away from his carries. Even if they don't split time, he's still going against SF. Like, I don't really want to play a running back against SF, who I don't really have the most faith in anyways.
I go Jamal, and I don't stress about the decision.
Yeah, I think Jamal's just the right decision, even though it like looks weird.
It's a weird format, though. It's like it's something. I think that you really only get like an extra like point or 2 out of Jamal Williams for the points per carry thing. Yards, I think Najee gets a little bit more yards probably, and then I think Jamal gets that touchdown that Najee doesn't get. So it's going to be really close. I think Jamal gets like 3 to 5 more points.
Yeah, I just like Jamal Williams' situation this week, so.
Yeah. Oh man, it's a good question though. I like it. They're actually hella close on the chart too. Like,
I would imagine
Tennessee's rushing defense isn't terrible either.
I would imagine that, and that's true too. I don't think that it's an easy matchup for Jamal by any means, but
I think they both have a really tough one.
do they have Najee a little higher though?
They have Najee higher, yeah. They have Najee like 4 spots higher, 5 spots.
I figured.
So Bosa freshly paid.
Freshly paid and ready to crush some running backs. No.
And ready to crush some QBs, some running backs, basically anybody. He'll crush a coach if you ask him to.
And a fan.
Yeah, he'll run through the stands.
No, sorry, that was.
Stands, 1 tackle.
It's more so Joey Bosa. He's gonna crush fans.
Dude, that was funny. That was such a funny video.
I loved it. I loved every second of it.
Hunting him, and he just like starts crying.
All right, 4 more.
Watch that New Heights episode with Julian Edelman, right?
I don't know if I watched the whole thing. I think I've watched a bunch of clips, so where I've seen a lot of the stories and heard a lot of things.
It was really good, dude. It
I'm-
was such a good
yeah.
episode. Like,
No,
Julian Edelman, he's just like,
he's got stories, man. He's funny as fuck.
yeah, he talks funny too. He talks different than I expected him to.
Yeah.
Like, or pretty. I mean, I guess pretty similar. Like, he's in the NFL. He's got to talk a certain way, but it's just like, he's just a little white guy, and he's just like, I don't know. He's got all these stories. It's just funny.
Yeah, I agree.
All this Tom Brady stories, and he's like, the first thing I saw when I saw Tom Brady, that's a beautiful man.
I am excited for the Kelsey premiere though.
So then what?
The Kelsey premiere, they're doing it's called
Oh,
Kelsey.
the show.
Yeah.
Movie.
I think it's on Prime.
Yeah. Well, did you see it was like Chasing Kelsey or something, or Catching Kelsey or something? It's like there's like 50 women from 50 different states trying to get Travis Kelsey.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen it, but I saw that was a thing.
Bro, that cracks me up. He talked about it in the latest New Heights episode, dude. It had me dying. He's just like, Najee or Mostert?
See, I lean Mostert. I think it's so hard for me to play Mostert, but it's also so hard for me not to play Mostert.
It's such a better matchup.
It's the matchup. It's the fact that there's nobody else there right now. Like, he's the back,
He's the only guy.
and I like that he's fast as fuck because he could take one to the house at any moment.
Fast as hell, dude. He's so quick.
All it takes is a 180-yard touchdown, and all of a sudden, you're good. Whereas Najee, that man is never going to get an 80-yard touchdown in his life.
I'm just so low on Najee today, and it's just like I think there's going to be other days where he does well, and I think that last year was a fluke. I think he definitely gets some touchdowns this year and puts up some numbers, but it's just like all the news about Jalen Warren and like him sneaking up and snatching that spot just bothers me.
Well, against SF is not the matchup I want to start him on.
And SF, exactly, yeah. Like he's already in a different situation where like he's not gonna have the entire workload, and then you throw on that added pressure of the playing against SF. It's like
I'm gonna do Michael Thomas on that next one
so
though.
Strong. I think Michael Thomas has so much more upside.
He does. I like Michael
That's the
Thomas
only
this week, man.
reason I
Against
do
the
it.
Titans, it's easy.
I hate Michael Thomas, but Deontay Johnson just has bust written all over him. Like for this.
Just this week, I'm not high on
Basically,
anybody
yeah.
from the Steelers, really. Freiermuth is really the only one that I actually feel comfortable playing, and I don't know why that is. Just because the
It's like a
Titans.
wait and see approach. I want to see how their offense functions before I really play these guys. Like same thing with Najee, same thing with Deontay. All the receivers on the team, even Pickens. I'm just like, I want to wait.
I think that Michael Thomas has potential to do decent this year if he doesn't get hurt. And that was the same with last year. He started the year well. So, I mean, you're getting a fresh Michael Thomas until he gets hurt. So you might as well take advantage of it this week. That's how I feel.
Hey Kyle, appreciate the sub. This week we're working off a hotspot because Kyle's out of town. Next week I'm gonna be out of town, but I'm gonna see if I can try to hop on. But yeah, we do this every week from 9 to 10 PST. So the audio should be a little better. The stream should be a little better, and get better each week, I guess.
Yeah, kind of a shitty week one, but to be honest, I feel like week one you don't really have too many question marks anyway. So I guess technically it might be the best week to be, I don't know, screwed over on audio.
Yeah, week one you just play your guys and then go from there. Sometimes there's some weird questions if like some news comes out. Obviously, like with the Travis Kelsey injury, the Mark Andrews injury, but a lot of those guys are stuck with whoever they had left anyway. Like I played Cade Otton. I was like, that's the only guy, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, there's some weird like receivers or running back questions here and there. Like the Najee one. Any question with Najee is just hard for me because I just don't like Najee that much. And then like guys like Jamal Williams and Mostert I think have a lot more upside this week. Obviously, then there's like the ones like Rachaad White and Cam Akers, and I have zero clue how either of those guys are going to perform. And quite frankly, I don't like any of them, so it's hard for me to choose which one I like.
Well, it's hard to predict game script on a lot of these games too. Like I feel like Denver is going to be